Tonight we're holding a candlelight vigil for the over 1,000 people that have been killed in the recent attack. 1,000 Palestinians have been killed in the Gaza Strip. Another 30 or so have been killed in the West Bank as a part of this recent collective punishment campaign. Also, we're here to mourn the loss of these lives. We're also here to mourn the loss of the Israeli lives. Almost 45 Israeli soldiers have been killed as a result, and it's senseless violence. It doesn't have to be like this, and there is a way to peace by ending the occupation and giving the Palestinian people self-determination. When justice is served for the Israelis and the Palestinians, then we can have peace. And until we have justice, there will be no peace. This is an American issue. America gives $8 million a day to Israel in military aid to continue this occupation, to continue the ethnic cleansing of Palestine. And so we want to let people know that their tax dollars are helping to continue this occupation and ethnic cleansing that's been going on for almost 70 years. I think it's our job to stand on the side of the oppressed, to stand on the side of the occupied people. And if you watch the Sunday morning news shows, Israel gets lots of press. You never get to hear from a leader of the PA. You never get to hear a Palestinian point of view. So we want to stand in solidarity with the people of Palestine. America undyingly supports Israel, and we see that in our media as well as in politics. We were calling for nonviolent resistance. We do not advocate violent resistance. So we don't agree with any form of violence. And having just come back from Palestine, I spent a month in the West Bank. The nonviolent resistance movement in Palestine is strong. It's strong. So I want to let people know also that Hamas doesn't speak for all of Palestine. There's a lot of nonviolent actions taking place, and that's the way to peace.
Israel does not have a right to destroy whole families. Families that have been stripped of their dignity and imprisoned. They do not have a right to destroy places of worship. They don't have a right to destroy hospital, ambulances, and UN schools sheltering people running away from the fire. Palestinians do have a right to say, we refuse to continue to be subjugated. We are willing to pay any price. Israel has no right to be killing journalists who are reporting on the ground and then cynically exploit our media with their fake arguments and outright lies.
Human shield.
Hasbara, that's what it's called. Israel may feel that they are above the law, but they are not above divine law.
Amen.
For those who feel that present-day Israel are God's chosen people, I challenge you, and I am a Christian. Do their actions truly reflect God's values in any religion? Israel does not speak for all Jews. Their actions do not reflect what a lot of Jews feel. And Hamas does not speak for all Palestinians either. This is not a fight between Jew and Muslim. It's a fight between the powerful and the powerless. But most of all, it is a fight for justice. Israel will never enjoy peace as long as there is no justice for Palestine. I am a Palestinian. I am originally from Jaffa. My grandparents left during the first Nakba. They fled when there were massacres going on in Deir Yassin.
Again, the world watches, then looks away from the nakedness of the majestic Nativity's birthplace. A few out of shame, but most from indifference. Light of the world, will you come down again to remove the hate from those who hate us and rekindle hope within us with hope and light and laughing children? Did the shepherds only dream you? then awake still dry in mouth and spirit, without even tea for comfort, and more alone than before, for having dreamed a foolish dream. Did the shepherds then speak to one another the same hard words that we speak now, on this bitter, cold morning after the rain of hate, through parched lips swollen with the salt of too many tears, and from angry hearts, reciting the words of the prophet of sorrow, we hoped for peace, but no good has come. For a time of healing, but there is only terror. We are all broken stones crying out, God save us! Come down again to your humble birth house, O Lord Most High. Kiss our land and fill us with the bread of justice and peace before we die.
Today, Muslims all over the world are breaking bread with their families after a month of fasting. They get haircuts, they give each other presents, they have large communal meals. And today in Israel, because we do not have a separation of church and state, because we have a theocratic fascist state, I feel almost ashamed to feel a positive emotion. I feel almost ashamed and like I'm robbing those in Gaza and Syria and the Christians getting killed in Iraq by ISIS, who are funded by our tax dollars as well, most likely. Using theocracy, using fascism is always wrong. We pick winners and losers of who gets to have civil rights and who is treated just as the blacks were treated during the 60s and before. And when it's paid with our tax dollars at $3 billion a year, yes, we need to remove the theocracy and we need to stop paying them. We need to stop paying for it. It is not in our name. There are people today, such as myself, who can't even celebrate Eid in good conscience.
Today we are here to gather to mourn the loss of over 1,000 Palestinian lives, 200 of them children, 80% of them civilians, and we're also here to mourn the loss of more than 45 Israeli soldiers that have died in the past 3 weeks. We are not pro-Palestine or anti-Israel. We are pro-human rights and equality for all people.
Hey.
In order for the end of the ethnic cleansing of Palestine to end, the system of apartheid must end, the occupation must end now.
None of the news was good. The death machines were rumbling across the ground where Jesus stood. And the man on my TV told me it had always been that way. There was nothing anyone could say. And I almost listened to him. Yeah, I almost lost my mind and I regained my senses again. Looked into my heart fire, and I believe the one fine day all the children of Abraham will lay down their swords forever. Maybe I'm only dreaming. Maybe I'm just a fool, but I don't remember learning how to hate in Sunday school. But somewhere along the way I strayed, and I never look back again. But I still find some comfort now and then. And the storm comes rumbling in. I can't stand that sound, but I believe will come a day when the lion and the lamb will lie down in peace together in Jerusalem. Be no more barricades then. Yeah, there'll be no wire walls, and we can wash all this blood from our hands and all this hatred from our souls. I believe that on that day all the children of Abraham will lay down their swords for